I'm sharing with you how I make this really easy, this 5-minute tamarind chutney. Tamarind chutney, whatever you want to call it. It is perfect for doubles. Oh, come on. Anything? Is there any words to describe a good doubles? And you need that chutney on the doubles. Good for pylori, anything, aloo pie, whatever you want to do it. It's tamarind chutney. It's delicious regardless, okay? And it is even better because it is 5 minutes. 5 minutes to put together. Now, I've made tamarind chutney using the fruit before, and that takes a long time. This, my friends, going to take you 5 minutes. And this is how. We are going to be using some of this tamarind paste. It is organic tamarind paste. It's organic tamarind pulp and water. And that is all it is. It's kind of like a concentrated bit of the tamarind. It comes in this bottle. It is a great price because you're getting this 11-ounce bottle. Can make you tamarind chutney for a whole year. Okay? Out of this bottle. Of course, depending on how much you're making. Either way, I will leave this link down below because I think it is a necessity in your refrigerator once opened. If you like doubles or pylori or aloo pie or even just chutney to have on whatever. So this is the organic tamarind paste here. I'll leave the link down below. It's just the pulp and the water. I have bought the fruit from the store and shelled it and go through all of taking the seeds out, or even when you buy the pulp itself. Oh my goodness, that is a dilemma on its own. Look, I just gotta pour a spoonful in, okay? So easy. So good. Now this is like a concentrated little formula here. It's concentrated amount. So it's gonna be really dark. So I'm gonna add in about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. And this is perfect because you can just adjust what you want. So I'm using about a tablespoon. I am using 1 tablespoon. I can't speak. I'm using 1.5 tablespoons of this tamarind chutney and some brown sugar. I'll have all the amounts listed below, but you go ahead and you can add less sugar if you want it to be less sweet. You could add more sugar if you want it to be more sweet. I'm adding in about 4 tablespoons of water to this, to my 1.5 tablespoons of tamarind chutney. And this chutney will be good enough for maybe 10 doubles, just using 1.5 tablespoons of that. And I love a lot of this chutney on my doubles, and I made probably 10 to 12 doubles using this. So I'm just giving that a really good stir, getting that sugar all incorporated with the water and kind of thinning down the tamarind paste. We're just going to take this over to our stove top now. I'm going to place this about on medium heat or so. And we basically just want that sugar to dissolve in the liquid. So it's going to heat up. I'm going to let this boil for maybe about 3 minutes. Once it comes up to a boil, just let it kind of boil for about 3 minutes to kind of reduce the liquid in there and let that sugar dissolve. So give it a nice stir. And I mean, you can leave this as is if you want to. I mean, that's it. Essentially, that's it. But I am adding my bandana, which is just my culantro, or very similar to cilantro, and some grated garlic because I like those flavors in my chutney as well. Here I am adding a pinch of salt. Now when you add the salt, this will start to bubble up a lot, as you can see. So make sure and stir it, and just be careful. You do not have to add the salt, and you can reduce your heat, but just be very careful, of course, because it bubbles up quite a lot. I'm just letting this boil again for about 3 minutes or so, 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to lower my heat down because, as you can see, that was a bubble in a crazy there. I'm going to lower my heat down. I'm going to add my bandana and add my grated garlic. I used maybe 1 clove of grated garlic and 2 to 3 leaves of the culantro. You can use a little bit of chopped up cilantro. Now this is really watery. When you typically have a tamarind chutney on doubles or something, it's a little bit thicker. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1 teaspoon of water. I'm going to mix that together to make a slurry and just add that in. This is going to thicken it up ever so slightly without making it too thick. But of course, again, this is something that you can play around. If you want it to be more thicker, you can add, like maybe 2 teaspoons or so. But I think this is really good because it still has a runny consistency, but it has a little bit of thickness to it. And that's it, guys. I mean, I'm going to add my badanya, I'm going to add my garlic, mix that in, and I'm done. Bam. Now, if you want to add some pepper to this, add your hot pepper, add your, a whole pepper to just kind of let that flavor seep into it. There goes my garlic. There's my badanya. You can add this in at the beginning if you really want that flavor to cook down a little bit more. I don't mind the freshness of the garlic or the freshness of the badanya. I actually love the freshness of those flavors. Just remove it from your heat, stir it, you're done. Let it cool. As it cools, it thickens up a little bit more. And then just serve. I cannot stress how happy I am to have this tamarind paste. Not sponsored, by the way, not affiliated in any way, but just sharing it with you because it has made my doubles making so much easier. I can make pylori, I can make doubles, I can make aloo pie now in no time. Before I used to stress about, I have to make the tamarind chutney and the pepper sauce and the cucumber chutney and the bara and the chana. And honestly, the tamarind chutney sometimes even took 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how long it took that tamarind to cook down. This, done. 5 minutes, I'm done. and it's just perfect. And of course, you can just, alter the amounts if you want it to be a little bit more sweeter, if you want it a little more tangy. It's amazing, guys. I will leave this link down below in the description box for you. It's on Amazon. I can't even tell you. I think it's amazing for you just to have, especially tamarind can be a little bit difficult to find and it is pricey. So for this bottle and the amount of chutney you can make out of this, get it. I mean, just if you want to, of course. But either way, I'm going to leave it down below. I hope that you try it. I hope that it just encourages you to make more doubles. I will leave my doubles recipe down below if you want to give that a try. Because, I mean, what is better than a doubles? I don't know. I really don't know.